Hello, my name is Ian Tabling, and this is my CIT 230 term web project website. Here we have the home page for Salmon River Adventures, your Salmon River Adventure headquarters. Decided to use a darker green color for the header, with the font being the same color as the background color used within the main section. For the nav menu, I have gone with a slightly darker brown with a little bit of gray in it, and the font color is a darker brown than that. The active tab is a darker shade of the same color as the background of the nav menu. And as you hover over each one, you get a line below it, and it changes to the same color as the background of the main. So scrolling down a little bit under the image here, I've created a table that has the list of prices and the list of days and kind of a description of beginner, intermediate, advanced, depending on what level you are, what skill level you are. And it's again using the same colors pulled from the header and the nav menu. Scrolling down a little further, we have the descriptions of each of the activities. I included the whitewater rafting, of course, kayaking, and then I decided to go ahead and add fishing onto that. And down below that, we have the footer here, and it's going to be consistent throughout the entire website. It's going to have the copyright, which all of this is actually the same color as the background of the main. It's just I've actually clicked on these. This is going to be the already visited. As you can see, when you hover over a link, it turns the same brown that is found as the text up here and gets an underline. And so it includes a link to the contact page, which this actually takes you back to the top of the same page you're on. A link to this video that I'm actually creating right now, and then the date, the current date, which will update every day. Moving on to the activity pages, we have the whitewater rafting. Again, the header is the same. Only difference here is it actually says whitewater rafting. Scrolling down below, I included a little box for a special. And again, the footer is the same exact footer throughout the website. Going on to kayaking, again, same thing. Got the picture there. You got specials. You got the contact us, everything there. Fishing again is virtually identical, other than the picture has changed. Here, moving on to my favorite part of the project here, is the river guide profiles. I actually took some pictures from friends on Facebook and changed their names to match with the Monkey Wrench Gang characters from the Monkey Wrench Gang book by Edward Abbey. Here, each picture, when you hover over it, there's a little shadow behind it. So we have Doc Sorvis, Seldom Seen Smith, Bonnie Abzug, and George Hayduke. Again, scrolling down, it's the exact same layout down here on the footer. And this one actually is the best one to show the responsiveness of the website, because as you go narrower, it's going to actually cut it down to 2 pictures, and then eventually it'll give it to 1. And then once you get to 1 picture, you're going to end up with the hamburger menu here at the top. And of course, that gives you the same colors as the regular nav. And again, when you hover over, you get the background color and the underlines. And scrolling down, you can see it's giving us all in one line here. So I'll go ahead and expand this back out. So next we'll go over the 2 parts of my website that have the forms on it. Next one is the reservations. I went ahead on the top of the reservations page and included that current prices list again, just to have something here for it. And then below that, I have the form fields to enter the first name, email, phone, zip code, as well as select your adventure, start date, and also here we have any comments, and then I've included this. When you click on that, it gives you a little bit of a shadow, changes colors, I made it a little darker green just so it stands out from the footer. I liked going with the green color, but I didn't want it to be the same color as the footer there. And then if you look, you can see that the legend background is actually the same background used in the table and the nav. And the background here for the actual form field itself is going to be the same color as the active link or active tab on the nav. And then finally, we have the contact page, which has the Google map embedded with the correct address. And again, it has a form field below so that a customer can leave their personal information, additional questions, comments, and submit it here. And if we look, I was actually going to go back. If we go back to reservations, I wanted to just show that this is working. So if we click on Contact Us, it brings us right to this page. And then if you look, it'll bring it back up to the top when you hit the other one. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video on my overview of my CIT 230 term website project, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.